When it comes to forex trading, nothing is impossible. When it comes to forex trading, making profit in forex trading, I've never seen it as something that can never happen. All my life, ever since I came across forex trading, boom and crash, volatility, I've never joked with anything that concerns it. I'm always serious to make sure that I will go deeper, deeper, and deeper to find out one of the best way to succeed in it. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you, like I said earlier in my previous video, that one is mainly for those who are using laptop and their computers and the rest of them. It is the same, one of the same strategy, but I'm going to make it more clearer here in this strategy. So at first, please join me as we add up the indicators and how you can use them. Please follow me. Let's go to F plus F is here. Let's go to the F. Then we are using moving average. The first moving average we'll be using is 12. The first moving average we'll be using is 12. I changed the color to, let me use this one. Please remember, shift is 0, exponential 12, exponential method exponential apply to close, and you use any color of your choice. You can make this one 3 pixel for you to get what you have. Yes, I have now. This green is here. Now I will go back to my moving average. So for some people asking, how do I don't know why this thing is not working like that. Please, for you to add 2 moving average in the same place, you need to change the period. The first one I use is period 12. This one is period 26. I will tell you why I use period 26. I will tell you why. Let me use blue. So let me use, have you seen it? What you have here now is green and blue. I will tell you why I use moving average 26 and 25. Now we'll go to MACD. We'll go to MACD. Yes, the MACD settings is fast EMA, fast exponential moving average is 12. Slow moving exponential moving average, what I'm mentioning is those things here. These things here. This EMA is fast exponential moving average, so this one is slow moving average. This one is MACD. So this is how it works. You must make sure that this one is applied to close. Then this one, the color is your choice, and all those things is all your choice. So we'll say, okay, can you see it? So I don't like using white as my histogram, so I may possibly change it to, yeah, I don't like using white. So this is how it is. Now let me show you. For some people that watch the video, they will think that it's all about that this is all the settings. Now listen, this here, these two numbers here, 12 and 26, you watch this one is fast EMA, exponential moving average. Please get that. And slow exponential moving average. The fast exponential moving average is 12. The slow exponential moving average is 26. Do you get that? Now let me show you here. We now have the moving average on the main chart. Period is that exponential moving average. We now have here 12, and this is the exponential. Do you see that? This is the exponential. We need to set some of the things in a way that the market will not be against us. Some people, the strategy you have is working for you, but why it's no longer working sometimes is that you have messed the strategy up and the thing is no longer working the way it should be, And look at this one, the same moving average, 26 exponential. So that is why when we are giving us something, you need to pay attention. Now listen, there are two ways you can use your MACD. It will give you accurate result or signal each time you want to trade. First and foremost, you can add your RSI. Then you have to make this one, if possible, you have to make it 1. Then your style must be the background color. Then you choose this place rightly, because this place can help you to, this place can play a very big role. Can you see it? Do you know why this thing is up like this? The white is blocking this thing because you added the MACD first. So the best thing you should do is to remove the MACD and add it back. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? The first one was the RSI was on top of it, but this time the MACD is now on top. So you need to be very, very careful. So how do you work using this strategy? Look at the market I entered. I entered this market with a simple analysis 1. This market crossed here. I entered the next candle that opened, and this is where it is now. As simple as that. This strategy can work for all the time frame. Anyone you check the time frame and confirmed this one, it has, if you confirm the same thing, you can enter your trade. Two things that gives me the signal that I'm using now is number 1. Get me now to number 1. It touched 10 here. That's number 1 signal. And confirm it with 2-step movement and cross here again. That is 2 signal I'm using. That is why I entered this trade. Get me? I did not enter this trade immediately it touched here. I didn't enter this trade immediately it touched here. No, I didn't. I didn't enter the trade immediately it sparked here. No, that is not where I entered, because it can continue from there and keep going up as a scalping position. But here I entered, then I confirmed my trade. Now that it has crossed over to the histogram has changed, so I entered here. Do you see it? I enter here. This is the spike. This is the spike that make the green and the blue to cross together. This is it. This is the spike that made the green and the blue to cross over. And at this point, I don't have more choice than to enter here. Do you see it? And this is where it has taken me to now. Now let me show you the same thing on 5 minutes. The 5 minutes is about to cross. The 5 minutes is about to cross. So I allow this thing to spike, and this thing, if you know the rules of candlestick pattern, you should know what this thing means. You should know what this thing means. Each time we talk about morning star, morning star, morning star, morning star, people don't know what it means. If you talk about engulfing candle, people don't know what it means. People don't know how to apply those candles, and you are sure that if you have this is one thing, this is next thing that's going to happen. Number 1 thing is that it touched the 10 levels even in 5 minutes. Even in 5 minutes, it touched the 10 levels, and as it touched the 10 levels, then I did not enter immediately it touched the 10 levels, though it has spiked, but it's not a good reason to enter. I waited. This candle, if you know the rules, you know that candlestick pattern in 5 minutes candle may not spike once. It can spike once, and another candles, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles can open in 1 minute. While the candle still opens, you read your candle very well, you can enter. So I entered at the middle of the candle. So, and the candle completed and open another one completed. So when will I enter this, when will I close this trade from this time now is if this candle push through and try to reverse the blue against the green, I don't have choice than to close this trade. But if this thing should spike back now, giving me, if this thing should spike back, giving me a confirmation that a strong candle, a strong bullish candle, a strong bearish candle has opened up in 1 hour time frame. Look at this. If this thing should cross like this, and this one cross over to like this, I don't have choice. I have to close it. But if this thing can spike down now, which means the green will cross over to this place, at that, this market is going to give me more and more profit. Do you see it? Do you see it? This is just a single trade, and this is just a single trade. We have made $20. Look at it. This is just a single trade, and all those things is there. That is how market works. And I did not start using, look at my loss size. I did not start using 300, 200 loss size or $4 loss size. No, this is one of the things you should know. That is called discipline. You must not be greedy. You must not rush into the market to start. Yeah, maybe you enter once and you become a millionaire overnight. No, it's not done. So that is how the market works. So anytime you see a cross for crash, anytime you see a cross like this for scalping, like this, you enter. But please analyze this thing carefully using your thing. This one now, this is boom. This is boom. If you enter here now, you are scalping. You take these candles, you are scalping. So this is boom. Here, this place is for spike. This place is for spike. Don't enter because it has touched 10 levels. Enter because it has confirmed your trade, your signals, your strategy. Enter this place. Enter this place. Look at it. Look at this place. You see it? It crossed. Have you seen it? And this place is crossed for spike. Here it's crossed for scalping. So if you're looking for a way to enter trade, look at this place. You can do this more than 20 times in a day, either for spike or this thing. But for you not to be confused, please try to use one. Try to use one. Don't confuse yourself by entering and doing scalping and doing this thing at the same time. Look at this thing. This one is a clear confirmation. Look at this one. Each time it touches, this one is boom. So for crash, it's opposite. Each time it touched 90. If it touch 90 for crash, is giving you a signal for spike. But don't enter if you see for spike. You must be patient enough to watch the market move. Look at this one. It crossed here and the histogram changed. It's a clearer confirmation. There you see it. The same time it crossed here, the same time it changes here, and by so doing, you will enjoy the distance. Some of you knows about this thing. So this is how the market can be. So you have to backtest. If I continue to backtest, the signal is there. So that is how the market works. Do you see it? That is how the market works. So if I watch this thing now cross over to this place, which means that as it has touched this 90 levels here now, though it can touch and still spike because this is the lowest time frame, and this lowest time frame is still zigzag. Anything can happen. So for you to have a small account, even $100 is still a small account, because some people who are making money that you don't know, you want to imitate, are using thousands and $200, $2,000, $4,000. So they are analyzing themselves using 1 hour time frame. They hardly visit 5 minutes time frame. So for some of us using small accounts or helping others, please don't make a mistake of entering your trade from 1 hour time frame. Use your higher time frame to analyze your trade and come back to your smaller time frame to enter as you can endure. And please, when you enter, don't wait to get the whole money before you close your trade. Just take 2 few candles take to these things like in your scalping. If you're doing scalping here, you can take 5 candles and you are out of the market. If you decide to be disciplined yourself to taking 5 candles each trade, you can take 3, 4, 5 candles if you see a cross without being caught by a spike, and you can raise any dollars. This is the strategy. This is indicators like I've said before. So if you watch the beginning of the video, you will see how I set up this thing. So I want to look forward to, I wish I can see people who will be patient enough to practice this and see how these things can work for them. But if it is working, it's working. Is it real? It's real. Can it help me to trade? 100%. The zoom level, look at the zoom level. The zoom level I am using, this is the last zoom level. Zoom 1, 2. You can use 2, and you can also use 3. So, but normally use 2 for clearer confirmation. Okay. But in your 5 minutes, you know that the higher the time frame, the distance. So in using your 1 minute time frame, you can use the last zoom level so that you can confirm if it has touched this thing. Okay, so that you can confirm it has touched this thing. Do you get that? This is one of the things you can do. So this is how simple it can be, because if MACD has touched, it cannot change and go down. If it has truly touched, it cannot change and go down. Look at this thing now. Let me watch here. It has touched 90 here. As it has touched 90 here, even if you zoom out, it's still at that 90. That is one thing you should know about MACD. So you cannot just start changing because it has touched 90. No. So at this market now, if I watch this thing now and this thing did not continue like this, if it's about to change and cross over to blue, I will close the trade and watch it. After all, I have making profits here. So that is how it happened. So I want to advise you a little bit. Instead of you to enter with $5 expecting a market to give you huge profits and they didn't, and you are crying, I think it's better you should use my own method, which is small lot size, small profit, and you keep trading, than huge lot size, no profit, and you are out of the market. That's my own ideology. All right, so please apply those things and try this on your demo, and apply every caution you should have applied in your your live trade. Apply it on your demo. That is part of the way to discipline yourself. The people that created the demo are not stupid. All right, the people that created it are not stupid. So use that demo as if it's your live trade, and enter your live trade as if you are trading on demo. You see how you make it. Okay, so my name is GDFS. I just want to drop this strategy for you, and I want you to practice it, and I want you to enjoy. The strategy is real. The strategy is 100% working. Time frame you can use is depending on the one you are using. You know my law. Visit your higher time frame, confirm the candle that opened, and come down to your lower time frame and look out for entry point. If you enter from lower time frame when the candle that opened the higher time frame is a different candle, you are joking. Don't blame your strategy, blame your knowledge. All right, so stay tuned and keep watching our videos. And I want to specially thank you, my returning subscribers, you, my new viewers, you that has believed in GDFS. I want to say thank you, and we'll keep pushing. We'll make sure that everyone that subscribes to our channel must make money one way or the other. That is a promise. And if you are still looking for mentorship and you are confused, please feel free to relate to GDFS. We are not scammers, and we can never scam. Do you see? It's still dropping. Do you see what I told you now? Had it been that I told you that, if this thing has crossed to this place, I would have closed it. But look at, as it tried to cross, it spiked again, taking me to a higher level of profit. This is how market works, right? This is how market works. It's not jazz. It's not how is this thing happening. Is this real? 100% real. That is how we roll. 100%. It's real. Can it happen? Yes, it can happen. All right. So feel free, contact GDFS. We'll always be happy to help you. Thank you, and see you some other time. GDFS is out for something better. Thank you.